Hello everyone, you're watching your white queen, Treasure. Hello everybody, guess what? It's time for another video. You know what's crazy? The fact that I am completely unprepared. And I mean, it's not that I'm unprepared. It's just that I don't know. I'm not gonna diss my followers or my fans or anything like that because I love you guys. But damn, you please come up with more creative questions. Just like in general. But today we're gonna be first of all, go follow me on Instagram at Treasures the Queen. I'll throw it up somewhere on the screen. Bars, but please just go do it. Like, I have like 86 followers on Instagram right now. I'm very happy about that, but it could be better, like it could be better. Right now I'm actually going on my phone, loading up the questions, the ones I screenshotted at least, and because some people were just sending me like the weirdest shit, and I was just like, okay, I need to stop cussing. Someone remind me that to get monetized you gotta stop cussing. Yeah. But, so yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be reading some comments, and at the end I will be reading a few of my Facebook statuses that I've been posting, because I've been on there just tripping lately, like literally. It's just been wonderful. I feel bad when I don't, like, because I'm looking at my phone, right, but, so I can, get the comments, but then I'm not making eye contact with you guys, and then I start feeling bad. I'm like, it's like, that's inhumane. I'm like, okay, I got it. So these are a few questions from Instagram and YouTube. I didn't do it on my Snapchat. I thought about it, but I was like, Somebody did send me like a really good question on Snapchat like a month ago, but I just never, like, I never did it. And I will, trust me, I will. And eventually, I think the person's name was Alex, I'm not really sure. But the first question we're gonna go with is, are you gonna take a DNA test? Says Ellen's, no idea. Ellen A1, that's what we're gonna call you, Ellen A1 sauce. But they said, are you gonna take a DNA test? No, probably not. If I hit like 10,000 followers, no, I'm sorry, not 10,000 followers. Not 10,000 followers, I'm sorry. 10,000 subscribers, maybe I will, you never know. But right now, actually, I don't really want to. So, like, I don't really need it, so probably not. But I'll probably do it for YouTube, maybe, like, so you guys can, witness the glory of all the white queen in history. So, the next question is, will you ever go to your family in Africa? I'm not related to anyone in Africa, I don't believe. I don't think so, so probably not. I might actually go there one of these days, but I'm scared of malaria. I'm scared of diseases like that, like unnecessary diseases. So probably not. Okay, the next question is, Vlad Matthews said, notice me, white senpai. You've been noticed. You've been very noticed. That's very creative. I like your comment. They said, what are you going to do for your 18th birthday, and have you been traveling? This is another question from them. I have been traveling. In November I went to Miami for one of my people's birthdays. For somebody I know's birthday, and it was wonderful. We had a great time. I actually posted that picture on my Instagram of me sitting on Miami Beach, and I put, because I love Walk Hard, it's one of my favorite movies, and it's like, one of the songs in there is, the lyric of the song is, it's like a king upon the throne, I sit there all alone and I'm weeping. And I put that as my caption for my Instagram for this Miami Beach picture. And I thought it was just the funniest thing, because somebody commented and was like, you do need to be all alone, and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, you guys don't get it. And first of all, I was not alone for Miami. Like, literally, I wanted to throw up a picture of like, of us actually, like the group, the people I was with. So I wanted to put a picture of the group of the people I was with, because I thought that was so funny. They're like, you're alone, and that's where you need to be. And I was just thinking, like, okay. But I was not alone. I was actually with like maybe like 6 people, which is good for like a vacation kind of trip, because it's kind of hard to gather up any kind of group and put them and make them all spend a bunch of money, and so it's kind of hard to do that. So just having 6 people do it is pretty good. But on to the questions. I'm sorry, on the tangent. They said, what are your views on the coronavirus pandemic? Excuse me, it's called COVID-19. I'm playing, I'm not going to be like that. Caitlin Dunshi asked that. But she also asked another question. We're going to get to that too. I don't really feel, hey. Okay. I don't really feel any kind of way about it, honestly. I don't really want to talk about it because I really honestly don't care. So, you know, it is what it is. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. She also commented and said, and have you been practicing social distancing? That's an interesting question. See, I like that. That's nice. Thank you, Caitlin, for the good question. Have I been practicing distancing? One thing I really hate in life is the fact that people always seem to clump up together. And I've noticed this like a lot. A lot of people really do. They just like, they do it naturally, I guess. I personally hate it. Like, I hate when someone's behind me or when someone's next to me in like a line or anything like that. I'm like, dude, it's all this freaking space, all this heckin' space, and you want to get next to me, like right near me. I can smell your breath, dude. Like, back up. So I think that's wonderful that they're finally like enforcing something like this. Will people do it? No. Have I been doing it? Yes, my entire life I've been social distancing. So I've been preparing and training for this moment for so long, and my skills of staying the hell away from people is finally coming in handy. And also, I'm like, I love being at home, so it's just like, it doesn't really affect me that much, honestly. Next question. Oops, I got off on, thank you, Caitlin, by the way. That was really good. Someone says, what in the right mind makes you think that you're white? I don't think I have a left mind. And if my thoughts did come up on my right mind, what's the difference between my left mind and my right? I don't really understand that. Like, that's very confusing. So, I believe that my thoughts come from my middle mind, actually. Like, between my brain, the core, you know, like, this side of my brain. That's probably where my thoughts come from. And, like, the middle, not the left or the right, but the middle. So that's why my part's always the middle part, because I'm always trying to let my brain breathe. But yeah. So, and they did ask what I was doing for my 18th birthday. I'm so sorry, I forgot to answer that. For my 18th birthday, honestly, hopefully this stuff is all over. If it is, then I probably do something super huge. Maybe not even, because I was thinking, like, because I've done so much. Like, I've been a lot of places and I've done a lot of things, so you know, it doesn't really matter to me. I remember when I was younger and I thought that I was going to have like the biggest, best bash for my 16th birthday. And I got to 16 and then I realized it doesn't really matter as much as I thought it did. I still did stuff, actually. I think I went to Cedar Point and then it was like a whole thing. Very, 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 very fun, by the way. But for my 18th birthday, I was thinking about either going to Los Angeles again, because I love being there. I've been there a few more times since since you guys know at least. But I love being in Los Angeles, and I'm actually you know what? No, I don't really want to go to Los Angeles. I would. You know, I have no problem with it, but I'd rather go to probably Texas. I love Dallas, Texas. The people there are just so nice, and it's just so calm, and it's not very touristy, you know, like Los Angeles or Las Vegas or something like that. So I might go to it's probably so boring, but I'll probably go to Texas. That's probably what I'll do, and I'll probably go with like my best friend or something like that. And if not, I'll go with a group of people. But somebody said, like this comment, if Treasure should do a video about lovely peaches or coronavirus. I actually heard about that person you guys are talking about. If you don't like something, why would you talk about it? But, or coronavirus, I don't really have an opinion on it, so, sorry. On to the Instagram questions, which my Instagram people have came through. Let me just say this. I'm gonna say just, I'm putting both my hands are clean, I'm putting my phone down. I love the people on my Instagram. Like, they are just so, not even sweet or anything like that, but you guys, like, they're just, I feel like the people who are on my Instagram are just diehard, like, treasure-ins, like, for real. And so I appreciate anybody who, like, is actually supporting me, like, on Instagram and stuff like that, because, I don't really do much on there. Like, I kind of just trip balls, and, you know, like post memes and stuff like that. And like I feel like that's the real raw treasure. Like just the meme posting treasure, or just like, you know, the random picture with the random ass caption that has nothing to do with the picture like treasure. And it's weird. But okay, Instagram questions. David2SL wrote and said, I have a question. What episode is best for summoning Satan? Thanks. Thanks. And by the way, love your videos. Thank you, I appreciate that. And well, actually, it's the first episode where you meet Marceline's dad. I don't know if you guys really if you watch Adventure Time, honestly, I don't know the name by name, but if just search the episode where they actually meet Marceline's dad. Remember Marceline was telling Finn how to summon her dad, and then he was doing it while she was explaining it. She didn't know that he was like trying to do that, but she was telling him. So yeah, that's what happened. And then I think it's called the Stratosphere, Night into the Stratosphere. I think it's something like that. Either that's where he's from, or that's one of the episodes, or what it's called. No clue. I don't remember. But yeah. Someone said, "Can you talk about the NAACP?" I really don't have an opinion on them. You know, like yeah, like you know, sometimes I really just don't care about certain things. So, which is kind of messed up, because I'm like, hey, you guys, send me some questions, and I'll answer it. And then you guys send me a bunch of questions, and I'm like, I don't really care about this subject. So that's kind of fucked up. But, you know, it is what it is. No, I don't really care about the NAACP. I think Jesse Jackson's in it or something like that, and I don't trust him. So, I guess that's what you can say. I don't trust them. You know, ISIS, NAACP, Al-Qaeda, you know, all the same thing. Whatever. Someone else, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention who asked me that question. Their name is Tillman Battle. So Tillman Battle asked me that. That's a really strange name, by the way. I kind of want to know why you named yourself that. Johnny's World asked, when did you know you were first white? And I love you, Queen. Thank you, I love you too. I think I might have answered this before, I'm not really sure. But the first time I actually realized I was white was like when I was 3. I don't really remember the story behind it, but I remember being 3 years old and knowing myself better than any normal 3-year-old. So, and I feel like a lot of people would compare this to like when people know they're gay. You know how people are like, oh, I've been gay my whole life and all this other stuff. Like, that's how I feel. Like, that's genuinely how I feel. Like, I've been like that basically my whole life, and that's just how I am. So, like, you know, like, like, I mean, it wasn't no, like, certain age where I was just like, oh, shit, you know, oh, shit, like, literally, it wasn't like that. It's just, I've always had that in my mind, like, I've always known. So, to answer your question, basically, from the get-go, since I crawled up out of the womb, literally. The next question, someone says, out of all the angels from God, which one is your favorite? I think that's very interesting. My favorite I almost said instrument. My favorite angel from the heavens above, I would have to say, would be Beelzebub. And I mean, you know, he has the most interesting background. Like, you know, if you know, I sound like Paul McCartney just saying, you know, all the time. But yeah, kind of like just, I guess him, you know, Lucifer or whatever. But whatever you want to call him, Beelzebub, Larzaboof, all that gibble gabble. You know, but he's definitely one of my favorites. I honestly don't really know if there is any other angels from heaven. Someone tell me. I know it probably sounds really ignorant, but there probably is. But I mean, someone tell me. I honestly, I would not know until someone told me. And their name is really, really weird. So I don't really know if I want to try to pronounce it. It says Charlie Egg C Eggs. I don't even understand. I mean. It's like, what? It's like a lot of eggs in that, but I think their beginning name is Charlie, so I'll say Charlie. Thank you for that question. It was very, very interesting, by the way. And that's what I mean by good questions. Like, they're just saying, you know, it's not really, like, it's a good question. Like, it's creative, you know, and I appreciate that. So thank you, Charlie, with your interesting intellectual comment. I have answered. So thank you. 3 Exclusive asked, can you give us a hair tutorial one day? I mean, sure, why not? So yeah, probably when I hit 10,000 subs. Anything that I like that's gonna be like super, super awesome is gonna have to be when I hit 10,000 subs. Like, you know, if I decide to take a DNA test or something like that, I'll have to have 10,000 subs. And we're not almost there, but you know, we're not in the like you know, it's not like I have 1,000 subscribers or whatever. So, you know, maybe we'll get there one day, maybe we won't. So if it ever happens 2 years ahead of time, 6 months ahead of time, 3 months, it doesn't even matter. I will do it eventually. Yeah, if you want me to, yeah. So if enough people want me to, yeah, why not? You know, like, why not? So thank you, Exclusive, for the great comment. I appreciate that. C. Grimy asked, Treasure, did you ever see the Tracy Barbie that came for you? She said you were stealing her style, even though Tracy is irrelevant. Hashtag Team Treasure. No, I don't know who that is. And, I mean, people, you know, people can always say that something is derived from something else. Like, it's... I thought it was snowing. I was gonna say, what the hell? And it's like the second video this has happened to me too. But, yeah, no, I mean, it doesn't really matter to me that much. People can think whatever they want. I'm a very big believer on people having their own opinion. So if that person wants to believe that, that's fine. I really have never heard of this person. So, what the F _ N-word spams asked, what's your favorite TV show? Thank you for a good question. My favorite television show is actually South Park. I don't know if people, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but I love South Park. Like, I've watched this series over literally 20 times. If you have Hulu, you have to have Hulu to be a fan of South Park, unless you watch yours illegally, which is fine, you know, whatever. Trey Parker and Matt Stone have already talked about how they don't really care about that kind of stuff, because, you know, they're rich, so what's the point of, you know, like, if you watch it illegally, it's not gonna hurt their pockets. But I love South Park. My favorite character, honestly, probably would have to be, now that I'm thinking about it, not Cartman, because I don't want to be basic, but I love Randy. I think he's just the funniest thing in the world. So, I mean, I guess, you know what? Give me some time, and I'll be able to say what my favorite, like, who my favorite person is, because honestly, I can't think of it right off the bat. It's between Cartman and Randy, but, and especially with the things they have going on now, where it's like versus each other, so they're picking out one of the favorite characters. I can't really, damn, I'm trying to think about, like, which one do I love the most, but I have so much love for everybody on the show, so I can't really just pick right off bat. But, so thank you for the wonderful, really great question. Honestly, thank you. It made me think about things. I'm still thinking about it, and I've already read this question, so. So thank you. Damn. Well, we've reached that 10-minute mark, honestly. So, I mean, I could go and I could stay. I don't really know. Honestly, I really don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to keep going or if I want to not keep going. I'll keep going. That's where I'm going to end this video today. Make sure you like and share and subscribe. And if you really want to know when I upload, hit that notification button so you can, well, the little bell, so you can know when I post. Go follow me on Instagram at Treasures the Queen. Facebook is Tiara Boo. Snapchat is actually Queen Pug Tiara. Yes, Queen Pug Tiara, I believe that's my Snapchat. But, yeah, no, I'll save the Facebook statuses for a next video, because that's a whole nother video on its own. So, thank you guys for the interesting questions. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for following me on Instagram as well, and subscribing to my channel. Have a great day.